Tractor Mayhem by Oliver Terrace. Ferdinand was happily playing his favorite game, pinecone hockey, when he let out the startled shout. His favorite plushie was missing. He must have left it somewhere. He hopped over to his friends to ask whether they had seen it. Maria was too distracted. She had found a pretty daisy. Jack replied, "Did you leave it in Farmer Joe's barn again?" Farmer Joe didn't like anyone playing at his farm, so the friends quietly snuck to the barn together. With Jack on the lookout, Ferdinand and Maria checked that the air was clear. They looked everywhere. They opened boxes, checked the shelves, turned over crates, and even rummaged through the hay bales. The plushie was nowhere to be found. Ferdinand gave the barn one last sweep when he spotted his plushie, all soft and cuddly, on the tractor seat. But what was that shiny next to it? The keys to the tractor? With a cheeky grin, Ferdinand asked, "How about a tractor ride?" Maria clapped her hands excitedly, but Jack wasn't sure. "Do you even know how to drive?" Ferdinand just smiled. With a twist and a turn of the key, the tractor roared to life. Ferdinand pushed the pedal down, and, to a great cheer from Maria, the tractor leapt forward, bursting out of the barn. But to Ferdinand's surprise, riding a tractor was not that easy. He steered left, he steered right, and plowed straight through Farmer Joe's petunias. Maria was giggling in delight. Holding his plushie tight, Ferdinand continued straight into the pigsty. The piggies oinked, the tires squelched, and mud flung everywhere. What a mess! Ferdinand tried hard to keep the tractor straight, but it was difficult with chicken clucking loudly and flying and flapping around. Jack couldn't watch it. They raced out of the farm, down to the cornfields. "At least I'll have some space here," Ferdinand thought as he swerved from left to right. But the tractor had a life of its own. They tore through the cabbage patch and the tractor continued going faster and faster. Maria was still laughing when Jack shouted, "Watch out!" But it was too late. With a skid and a slide, the tractor careened into the pond. Splash! Jack managed to leap off just in time, but Ferdinand and Maria tumbled into the water. Dripping wet, they pushed and pulled, trying to get the tractor back onto dry land. But it was no use. It would not budge. Oh, what a disaster. But then Jack had an idea. "Bessie, could you please get your friends and some rope?" With a moo and still chewing her grass, Bessie trotted off. A short while later, Bessie returned with the other cows. Once strapped in, they pulled with all their might, and sure enough, with a squish, first one, then 2 tires came free. Hooray! Although the tractor's engine started, it made strange gurgle sounds and water ran off it in great puddles. How would they explain this to Farmer Joe, who came stomping down? "It is my fault," Ferdinand started explaining. "I just wanted to—" But Farmer Joe held up his hand. "Don't worry, I'm just glad no one is hurt. Now, please help me tidy this mess." Farmer Joe didn't have to ask twice. Ferdinand, Maria, and Jack raced back to the farm and planted new cabbages, fixed the flowers, and cooped up old chicken. It all ended well.